Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio version, the version that helps develop your imagination. And developing your imagination is one of the biggest steps you can take towards successful manifesting. And if you're a busy person, this works out fabulously because this is the audio version, meaning you can look at the screen whenever you want. There's not motion, but you are seeing the complete tarot layout. You can get up, get yourself a cup of coffee, sandwich, whatever, still keep busy and still keep learning and listening and enjoying the Manifesting Tarot reading. Nice stuff. Alrighty, let's get to it. We begin at the top and then we go to the second row. Top row, middle card, we got Treasure Island. That is the operating frequency. That's the overriding frequency in this reading. It's the oracle card that gives us a definite destination, a clue. And Treasure Island is a place. Is it real or is it imagined? Well, it has to be imagined first before it to come real. And the card, which you can just barely see at the top there is this somewhat magical place, and it's on the back of a turtle. Turtles move very slowly, but they move forward successfully. So this place called Treasure Island, a place that should be very, very special to you, is a destination that will take a little time to get to. You may already be on that trip, already on that voyage. If you're not, you are contemplating, where is your Treasure Island? It'll take you a little while to get there. Take some effort. But you can do it. The key is your imagination. Let's go to stay in the upper row. Let's go to the far left. What do we begin? The first card? Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Remember, knights always bring gifts. And the knight is emotional, loving, caring, introspective. I think if you want to get to this place called Treasure Island, this special place to you, and maybe only to you, you got to get a loving attitude, a loving spirit about yourself. And because one of the things that the Knight of Cups brings is introspection, again, it's the idea of loving yourself, respecting yourself, valuing yourself. You deserve this place, be it real or imagined. You deserve Treasure Island. And the way that you get there is accepting the gift from the Knight of Cups. The idea of introspection, lovingness, positivity, okay? Caring for yourself. And that does not mean in a selfish way or narcissistic way. And in fact, selfish, narcissistic have nothing to do with loving, just the opposite. So you want to get to your special Treasure Island. First step, love yourself. Next step over, we have another knight. This time, the Knight of Swords. Swords are thoughts, ideas. And the knight brings you incisiveness, intelligence, acting with certainty. You can't see the card really very much, maybe half of it, but this knight in the rider waite is charging forward, sword above his head, and he's on a steed, and he's just going full speed ahead. There's some excitement, there's some enthusiasm there. There's the realization, the sword, the idea. So this idea of getting to your special spot, your special place, Treasure Island, you need to be more introspective in how you feel about yourself. You love yourself, you respect yourself. When you begin to catch on to that basic idea, you will have an enlightenment. That's what the Knight of Swords is all about. You'll have this idea, you'll get it, it'll all come into place. And the imagination then becomes real. What you have to do, however, we move on one other card, and you really can't see this at all, is the Four of Cups. That's the next card, Four of Cups. Four of Cups says you're missing something. It's being offered to you. It certainly is within your reach, but you're missing it. Maybe you lack motivation. You're losing interest. You're bored. And because of that, you're not paying attention. You're not tuned in. But you have to be. You have to lock into that imagination. You have to see and feel and be at your treasure island. And I think the thing that you're missing is the idea that you can have it, that you're worthy of it. You can do it. Again, we're talking cups. And very much like the Knight of Cups, the idea is you need to really appreciate yourself in a very healthy, whole way. You need to understand you can get to your treasure island. It doesn't have to be kept from you, although it probably has been for all of your life. And you think now it's impossible. It's not. More possible now than ever. Next card kind of confirms that. It's the World card. The World card says things are moving. It's a completion. It's an integration. It's a wholeness. You can get there. The World card says you can accomplish this. But to do it, you have to have a stronger love for yourself. You have to really, truly appreciate yourself and understand how important it is that you do have a good, healthy respect for yourself. A little bit of a task. Bottom row, a little bit of a decision. Here we see the Two of Wands. Okay, Two of Wands, decision. All right? Two of Wands, choice. Now, you're going for some sort of a positive feedback because that's what the Wands are, right? Enthusiasm, positivity. You want something that makes you feel better. Certainly your treasure island, if you got there, boy, would certainly do that. But again, there's something stopping you. Hence, you have a choice. Do I go this way or that way? That's why when you're looking at your treasure island, you have to go to the next card. It is, again, the Four of Cups. Four of Cups shows up twice in this. Top row, bottom row. That's important. That is a significator card. Something is either has been offered to you or is right there in front of your face, but Four of Cups says, I don't see it. I'm not worthy. Look at everything that I've missed. Time has passed. I'm not where I wanted to be in my life. I'm a failure. Remember, the Knight of Cups is the gift of love up to yourself. Four of Cups says, you're just not seeing it. You can. It's right there in front of you. And the fact, again, that you have two Four of Cups in one reading emphasizes that idea. It's right there in front of you. Let's jump over the vice versa card. Let's go to the Tower card. Tower cards are interesting because Tower cards say it is either self-destruction or a test from the outside. All right? Sudden change, a wake-up call. Also, false securities. Up to this point, you thought, well, geez, I'm living my life. Yeah, it comes up kind of short, but I'm living my life. I'm okay. But you're coming to the understanding now that you're not okay, that you're not at your treasure island. Especially the last couple of years has forced all of us into kind of re-examining if we've been awake. And I hate using that term because the woke term is just overused and abused. But if we paid attention, if we've been conscious, the last couple of years have been enlightening. And the Tower card only becomes difficult when you don't pay attention. Right? You deceive yourself. Everything's okay. But the idea is this is a wake-up call. You can have your treasure island. You got to love yourself. And the last card to the right, bottom row, Knight of Wands, says you gotta have that enthusiasm for life. And that's emphasized by the center card, the vice versa card, in reverse. This is the Ace of Wands. Again, wands are positivity, excitement, enthusiasm, joy for living. And because it's in reverse, it's something you are contemplating. It's not here now, but it's something you are definitely thinking about and maybe planning for. I'm hoping that you are. So you want to get to your treasure island. Imagine you being there. Imagine you loving yourself to be able to say to yourself honestly, I do deserve this nice place called Treasure Island. It's not perfect, but it's mine. And I love it and I'm hanging on to it. You can do that. You have to love yourself, connect with yourself so that you can have this positivity and enthusiasm. You can imagine with that enthusiasm, you can imagine your Treasure Island. The minute you make that connection, boom, it will materialize. So there you go. There's the tarot reading for today. Have another one for you tomorrow. Always 365, do a brand new read. If we happen not to get together, as usual, as always. Until the next time you and I have a chance to manifest together, peace and blessings.